Concept: Writing an article 2。上課提過 feature article 嘅專題文章，今堂繼續教 newspaper article。What do you put in the introduction to arouse the attention of the readers? Think of all the headlines that you have read. How do they attract your attention to read the articles? Can the title and the first paragraph give you information about what the article is about? Writing a newspaper article. A. Structure of a newspaper article. Number 1. News headline. It is a strong, attention-getting statement about the event. The size of words is big and bold to make the headline stand out. For example, hundreds of seabirds found dead. For example, flower power. Number 2. Body. The opening paragraph should introduce the topic of the article. Use an interesting opening sentence to grab the reader's attention. Newspaper articles require a different style of writing from what is used when writing a story. When writing a newspaper article, picture a triangle like the one shown. The body part consists of the lead paragraph, explanation, and additional information. In the opening paragraph, we can use a funnel, relevant quotation, or dramatic entrance to grab the attention of the readers. A. Funnel. It begins with a general statement and becomes more and more specific towards the end of the paragraph. For example, governments worldwide are trying to tackle the problem of what to do with rubbish. There seems to be no satisfactory way of getting rid of it. Incinerators causing pollution and landfills use up valuable land. In Hong Kong alone, more than 18,000 tons of rubbish are put into landfills every day. What will we do when we run out of space for all of our rubbish? This paragraph starts with a general statement about the problem rubbish in the world and then becomes more specific towards the problem of Hong Kong. B. Relevant quotation. For example, knowledge is power. However, those with knowledge don't always use the power correctly. The government recognizes that the number of people suffering from asthma because of air pollution is increasing, but they refuse to take the issue seriously. C. Dramatic entrance. It refers to the way a character in a play or film makes a big impression on the audience by appearing in a sudden or unexpected way. You can impress readers by saying something shocking or thought-provoking. For example, your life is about to change. Next month, one of the most controversial treaties on climate change becomes a part of international law. Number 1. Lead paragraph. The newspaper article has all of the important information in the opening paragraph. This information includes who, what, when, where, why, and how. Time to think. Why is the most important information placed in the opening paragraph? 因為人係比較係冇咁耐性嘅，佢只係望到頭嗰一段，如果你唔吸引到佢個眼神呢，佢就唔會再繼續讀落去㗎啦。所以最重要嘅嘢呢，就應該係放喺最初嗰一段嗰度。Number 2. Explanation. After the lead paragraph has been written, the writer must decide what other facts or details the reader might want to know or interview people related to the news. Number 3. Additional information. The information is the least important. This part can include information about a similar event. Photo captions. The photo related to the news is often included and a caption will be put under the picture to describe the photo. Task 1. Read the following opening paragraphs. Decide which type of opening paragraph, funnel, relevant quotation, or dramatic entrance is each. Number 1. 1.5 acres of rainforest are destroyed every second, killing 133 animal and plant species every day. As this disappeared, so do potential medicines and cures for life-threatening diseases, such as drugs that fight cancer. In this article, I will discuss 3 ways of ordinary people can help to save the invaluable rainforest. Number 2. Rainforests are essential for the health of the earth. They act like the plant's lung, taking in carbon dioxide and producing oxygen for us to breathe. They also house a huge and variable range of plants and animals. Unfortunately, rainforests are disappearing quickly and we need to act now to save them and our planet. Fortunately, there are many things that ordinary people can do to help save the rainforests. Number 3. Rainforests are the finest celebration of nature as ever known on the planet, states biologist Norman Mayers. However, nature's greatest celebration is under serious threat. Every day, an area of rainforest larger than New York City is destroyed, driving 137 species of life forms a day, or 50,000 a year, into extinction. Fortunately, there is still time to save the rainforests. There are many ways that we can all help make a difference. Here are the answers. 第一段係 dramatic entrance， 第二段係 funnel， 第三呢就係 relevant quotation。 B. Language features. Topic sentence. For example, the first advantage or benefit is that relative clauses. For example, iPad is a gadget which helps college students learn. Another example, the library which we can borrow books from closes at 8 p.m. Question text. Students do not need to bring heavy books on campus, do they? Activity. The 2 texts below are reporting a tsunami. Read them carefully and try to find out which one is a newspaper article. Also, try to find out the differences between the 2 texts and fill in the table below. Text 1. I heard the bad news on TV last night. There was a tsunami in Peru and killed some people. The enormous wave also destroyed a big water processing plant. I was so sad about it. Text 2. Tsunami kills 3 in Andes. A glacier that broke off and plunged into a lake in Peru caused a tsunami, killing 3 people. The 23-meter wave also destroyed a water processing plant serving 60,000 local residents, government officials said. Which one is a newspaper article? 第一點，喺 text 1裏邊 ，it is written in the first person。但 text 2呢 ，it is written in the third person。第二個 point， adjectives are used to describe the situation。喺 text 2呢 ，nouns are used to describe the situation。 第三個 point 喺 test 1嗰度 ，it shows the writer's feelings。但喺 test 2咧 ，it shows facts。第四個 point 喺 text 1度 ，it doesn't have a headline。text 2就 it has a headline。咁你已經清楚邊一個係 newspaper article 啊？一定係 test 2啦。Task 2 Magazine Article. More and more parents feel the television is a bad influence on their children's development, and because of this, they are not allowing their children to watch any television at all. Write an article for the school magazine about the benefits of television for children. 呢度有個 example. To turn on TV or not. Nowadays, there is at least one television set in every household. It is rare that parents in some households want to prohibit their children from watching any television at all. In my opinion, enforcing a total ban of this nature on one's children may have the best of intentions, but is actually counterproductive to the overall development. And there are several persuasive reasons why I feel this way. First of all, whether parents like it or not, television has become an integral part of life for people of all ages. Just as adults in offices throughout the city like to gather during breaks to recap their thoughts about the latest sitcoms and dramas that they have been watching intently on television week to week. Students in schools enjoy doing exactly the same thing. Therefore, when some parents prevent their children from having any access to the programs, they're actually handicapping them in settings that can be quite important, especially in terms of their social development. Equally important, children who are not allowed to watch any television face a definite disadvantage in certain classes at school. Take English, for example, for which the benefits of watching English language television programming are extremely clear-cut. Children who are allowed to watch such programs in particular can not only widen their vocabulary more quickly, but also improve the pronunciation of various words faster. On the other hand, children prohibited from watching these programs have one less avenue for seeing and hearing how English is used in everyday situations. Besides social and educational development, though, creative development is also hindered by a lack of access to television. This is because every program on television, in effect, is telling one story or another, and is trying to do so in an entertaining way so they can attract viewers. In order to do this successfully, the program must contain a large element of creativity, both verbally and visually. Taking this into account, it could be argued that whenever children watch television, they absorb numerous imaginative ideas that they can then tap into appropriately for their own work. To conclude, I feel very strongly that it will be far more beneficial for children's social, educational, and creative development if they were allowed, at minimum, to watch at least a couple of parent-approved television programs a week rather than no television at all. Plan your own article and write about 350 words.